Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to 22 News at 4. I'm Christina DeMorris. We'll get to your top 4 at 4 in just a moment, but first, I'll look at your commuter traffic and weather with 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis. Brian, happy Tuesday.
Back at you.
Thank you. Weather a little bit better than yesterday. Not as humid, at least. That's what I'll say, for better.
And brighter. I expect that today will probably be the brightest day of the week. Maybe Sunday over the weekend could be a little bit brighter, so hopefully you're enjoying it now. Let's take a look at traffic, shall we? And you can see here up and down I-91, we're good. Mass Pike looks fine, even downtown, no major problems, just the usual slowdowns at either end of 291. Let's take a look at temperatures right now. We're well into the 80s, in fact, near 90 right now at the Sensor in Greenfield, 86 Springfield, 84 Northampton and Westfield, a little bit cooler in the Berkshires, 83 Great Barrington, 78 in Pittsfield. And as I mentioned, there's really not much to show you here on our clouds and radar. Mostly clear skies. There will be a few clouds that enter the picture a little bit later on tonight, and not a 100% clear day here tomorrow, but we are expecting a dry day. We'll update with our 22 News Storm Team Skycast.
Brian, thank you. The driver who allegedly caused a multi-car crash that injured 5 people, including a 2-year-old, is being held on bail. 30-year-old Johnny Perez of Springfield was held on $25,000 bail following his arraignment in Springfield District Court on Monday. Springfield police say Perez allegedly ran a red light on Chestnut Street early Sunday morning, causing him to crash into another car. Both vehicles then hit 4 parked cars. A 2-year-old inside Perez's car was thrown from the vehicle. 2 adults in Perez's car and the driver and passenger of the other car were taken to the hospital. Perez is facing multiple charges, including OUI, liquor, and reckless endangerment of a child. Testimony resumes today in the murder trial of Lindsay Clancy, the Duxbury mother charged in the deaths of her 3 young children. 14 witnesses took the stand yesterday, including psychiatrists, police officers, crime lab personnel, and doctors who treated Clancy and the children. The day ended with excerpts from Clancy's diary read out loud in court. Earlier in the day, psychiatrists testified about Clancy's mental condition in the days after the killings. The defense argues that Clancy was suffering from extreme postpartum psychosis after being over-medicated. Prosecutors, meanwhile, allege she made a calculated decision to strangle her 3 children back in 2023. Wilbraham police have released new information today about a deadly crash on Boston Road last week. Police and fire crews responded Friday around 4:50 p.m. to reports of a crash on Boston Road near Post Office Park. There they found 2 vehicles involved, including a car struck a tree. Police say a driver was trapped inside and was brought to the hospital where she later died. The crash is under investigation by state and local authorities. Massachusetts Attorney General Andrea Campbell is suing the Trump administration over new efforts to impose tariffs. The Bay State joins 25 other states in the lawsuit. The tariffs apply to more than 80 countries, making up more than 99% of U.S. imports. AG Campbell says these tariffs push the administration's legal authority and violate the Administrative Procedure Act. She also cites a recent Federal Reserve study in New York, which found that nearly 90% of tariff costs were paid by American businesses and consumers. Now let's get another check of today's weather with Brian Lapis here. Brian, you said today is sunnier than yesterday, which that's a good start.
Yeah. And probably the brightest day of the week. So,
that's too bad.
Yeah, enjoy it while you can. Although we've got some decent days on the way. Let's take a look. Clouds and radar, 346. You can see here, mostly clear sky, just a few scattered thin clouds. As we move deeper into the evening hours, you'll see after 7 o'clock, some thin clouds start to enter the picture. So I'm going to call it scattered clouds tonight. It's dry. Evening temperatures will be in the 70s. Overnight lows will be in the 50s and 60s, I expect. 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, a few clouds, but you can see kind of a 50-50 mix of sunshine and clouds. In fact, even bright here at noontime with high temperatures, mid to upper 80s here tomorrow. Dry day, and we may run into some showers later in the week. We'll show you with our 22 News Storm Team Skycast on 22 News at 5.
The Springfield Symphony Orchestra has announced its 2026 concert season. The season begins in October with iconic composers and special guests. Officials say the orchestra will tell stories through music and have featured the next generation of leadership conducting the organization. There will be different arrangements throughout the year with Beethoven's Euroke and the return of the holiday pops in December. The orchestra will have 8 performances at Springfield Symphony Hall starting on October 24th. Agricultural fair season is starting in Massachusetts. Many towns are participating, giving residents a chance to experience local farming, livestock exhibits, crafts, and more. More than 30 fairs are taking place across the state, ranging from regional fairs to livestock shows. State agricultural officials encourage residents to attend fairs as a way to support local farms in the Commonwealth. Several fairs are to hit Western Massachusetts area, including the Franklin County and Cummington fairs. Bank, ESB, and Hadley Parks and Recreation are partnering together to host a free outdoor summers movie series for the month of August. The 3-week event is being held in celebration of Bank ESB's upcoming transition to True North Bank. Organizers say the movie night events will be held at Hadley Elementary School and will be showing The Goonies, Back to the Future, and Jumanji. The event series starts August 5th with screenings beginning at 8 p.m. Now for a look at what we're working on for 22 News starting at 5. As Haiti's temporary protected status is up in the air, local and state leaders are asking for some grace. Tonight, the details of their plea to Congress. And it's a national night out at communities across the region. Coming up at 5, how first responders in East Longmeadow are celebrating the occasion. Plus, the state's tax-free weekend is coming up soon. Still to come, how you can cash in big on the savings.
Traffic running fine here early in the evening commute up and down I-91. No major problems. The Pike looks good. There are a couple of minor slowdowns in downtown Springfield and also at the Mass Pike end of I-291. But all things considered, we're looking good. Weather continues to look pretty good through the middle of the week. We'll update our shower chances for late week on 22 News at 5.
Thank you, Brian, and thank you for joining us this afternoon for 22 News at 4. Join us on TV tonight starting at 5. You can get all your local news and weather updates anytime on wwlp.com and the 22 News mobile app.